How does it feel for me? Sophia's evaluation, April 2023. What do you think was good about being involved in this project?
I feel like you listen to me and you believe me. Everyone else thinks I'm fucking. Because when I talk to Emerge about these things, they always come up with an excuse for them. Oh well, they're just really busy. Oh well, the sun, it was a blue moon. Because I feel like they have to kind of cover each other's asses, or they feel like they can't say anything because if they do, I'm going to use that as fuel to the fire and tell, oh well, Emerge agrees with me. Do you know what I mean? Whereas you're just impartial, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. I think it was good that Alps were concerned about what I'd said and actually did want to speak to me. That was nice. How they spoke to me in that meeting, however, was not nice. But the fact that they had heard my little voice and that you had the connection to sort that out was a positive. And I think those conversations are more useful sometimes, hearing it from the horse's mouth than hearing it from the video. I know hearing it from the video is good, but they had questions about some of the things I said and I could answer those questions.
What would make it better?
I'm really up for a debate with I feel like what they actually need is have everyone in a room, but then I don't know who would want to actually be on my side of the things and say the things. Yeah. But rather than just have everyone, all the services, so that it's transparent. Yeah, I just think like I said, a round table discussion would be better. I think it would be good if you collate people's, if you have say you had 3 people at the same time and you could compare and contrast their experiences, because what you'll find is there's a thread. Because the problem is when you do individual videos, it looks like it's just my experience, and a lot of that can be down to my attitude or how I inappropriately act with services, because I'm a bit cocky and I say what I think.
Do you have any other final reflections?
To be honest, it's just showed me the services, it just shows me how many holes there are, and it also proves to me the point that maybe not intentionally, but the way that the service is set out and the structure of it, and I think that it does hurt people, and it does affect my life, and and it also just showed to me that I know I can speak my mind and I know exactly what's going on. And whether people will listen or not is irrelevant, but I think it's important that information is out there.
Thank you to Sophia for sharing her feedback.